How to create a TikTok shop, the complete setup and best practices. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. In today's video, I'll be discussing everything you need to know about setting up a TikTok shop, how you can become a seller, why should you actually set up a TikTok shop if you already have an e-commerce platform, and some of the misconceptions that are going on about TikTok. So let's go deep in the trenches, and we're going to talk about TikTok in terms of actually opening your shop, best practices, and then later on in this video, I'll show you guys how you can get started. Now, the first misconception that I hear most often about starting a TikTok shop is that if you are starting a TikTok shop, you have to provide TikTok with all of your personal information. Now, there's a lot of concern about security and privacy, and this is somewhat true. Now, I'll explain this. Whenever you are opening a TikTok shop, you might have to provide information about your LLC. And what people don't understand is that the LLC that you create is still backed up by personal information. So your LLC might have you submit your EIN number, your organizational info, your tax info, and it is going to be associated with your personal verification. And that verification needs to be completed by a managing member or a sole owner of that LLC. So somebody on it. And that means that it's going to ask you for your name and your personal address and the last four digits of your social security. And that is what personal verification looks like. Now, the personal verification is going to not be something that's going to be stolen. You don't have to worry about that necessarily. And personal verifications is one of the best and has some of the highest approval odds if you want to get started and want to be approved the next day whenever you're opening up your TikTok shop. Otherwise, if you don't apply under an LLC for TikTok shop, it can sometimes be dragged on to, a couple of days. It might take, a few more days than it normally would. So if you want to make a second, third, or eighth, or in my situation, whatever TikTok shop, you're going to want to use your LLC. Just note that the LLCs are getting disabled, and I have like a 90% disable rate. So as soon as I open it, I shut it down. And so you have to go through that appeal process. You're able to get it back, and I will show you guys what setting up a TikTok shop is really going to entail. Now, there are a couple of quick things that you need to know to be based in the US so that the personal information when you're inputting, personal info, and if you're looking to sell in the US, has to be for a US based conglomerate or organization or person. Someone you're working with to some degree, however you want to set it up, needs to be associated within the United States or have a LLC in the United States. Thankfully, there are a lot of online tools that allow you to create online LLCs. You can start a LLC in Texas, Florida. There are a lot of LLC creators out there, so you can easily do that. Now, when you're opening a TikTok shop, you also can get disapproved. And if you're opening it over and over again, you can get disapproved like a second or a third time. After you get disapproved a couple of times, there's really like a 100% chance you're gonna get disapproved again. So that's another really important thing to note. Now, TikTok Shop is very different from selling on your e-commerce store. So TikTok Shop is very different from selling on Shopify. It's different from selling on Wix or selling on any other e-com platform. With e-commerce, it's individualized to your own personal preference. You're selling your own product on your own site or drop shipping your own product. However, with TikTok Shop, you guys can see TikTok Shop is a platform that is going to list your product in a marketplace. Oftentimes, it's going to look more like Amazon, and it's going to have multiple products all together. People can open up your shop specifically, or they can just be getting adverts for products that are yours or products that are similar to your products. Now, with that in mind, you have a couple of information bits you need to keep whenever you're starting your TikTok shop: your passport, tax ID, social security, and those are the basics that you need, especially if you're looking to open shop in US. For other regions, you might have to keep the equivalent of those. So your ID cards, tax info, that is something you're going to have to use for personal verification. And with TikTok Shop, TikTok is going to take around 4 days, sometimes upwards of 4 days, to approve or disapprove a shop. It's going to go through a verification process when you are opening up your TikTok Shop as well. Now, a lot of people are underestimating the power of TikTok Shop. TikTok Shop is really large. If you just look at the metrics, you can see that 70% of TikTok users discover new brands on TikTok, and there is an 83% chance that TikTok plays a role in purchase decisions, as well as 3 in 4 TikTok users are likely to buy something when they're using TikTok. Now, I want to point out there are a particular number of response rates that if you ever have drop shipped any product, so if you're ever drop shipping anything, you need to know that there is a 3 number rule. You need to ensure that you have a 24-hour response rate. And I know that's going to be difficult to manage, but drop shippers get a little iffy. So when you are providing a product that your customers could possibly do a cross Google image search and find other of listings, and you're not replying, that's going to screw up your conversions. So you need to ensure that you are making advanced replies, you're setting up a chat bot, or you're making sure to reply to customer queries instantaneously. And your dropship products need to have good visuals, they need to have corroborating content on your TikTok. So let's get into setting up TikTok Shop. What are the guidelines and what is the difference between a seller, creator, and a partner? So sellers are people like us who are looking to sell products. Creators are people that are promoting products or serving as TikTok affiliates. So this renders a affiliate link for products that people can buy off of TikTok. Then you also have partners. So partners are just the support system of TikTok. We are going to go into TikTok's Seller Central. So in this, you are going to click on Get Started, and then you're going to join now as a seller. Once you click on Join Now as a seller, you will see on the top I have chosen United States merchant, and this is the country I want to target. You cannot change this later on. You have a couple of different options, and you will also have Spain and Ireland, which are currently limited to invite only. Only if you're invited can you sell in those regions. Now, the easiest and most effective way to sell is to sign up with your TikTok account. I have logged on to my TikTok account. You want to make sure this is your business account. You don't want to do this with your personal account, obviously. So just create a business account and then click on confirm. Once you click on confirm over here, this will lead you to the next step of setting up your TikTok seller portal or your TikTok seller central. And firstly, it's going to ask you what type of business are you running. This is really important. A lot of people gloss over these bits, and this is just what makes or breaks your TikTok shop. So if you're selling under your own name, you're not a registered business. If you are a sole proprietorship, if you are a corporation, if you're a partnership. So you guys can see they have even defined them on the right. So we are an individual selling under our own name, not as a registered business. This reduces your odds by 60%. I'm not going to lie to you guys and tell you guys that even as an individual, you can instantly, set up a TikTok shop. That's not how it works. Having a sole proprietorship or having a corporation is going to make the chances of your business to get approved quicker easily. But if you're an individual, you want to be truthful. So make sure to truly answer those questions. So over here, you have 2 identity verification options, such as your driver's license or your US passport. You can see they have provided a sample that you can upload. You can go on ahead and upload that over here. If I upload a random image like this, so you guys will see, if I upload a random image, you guys will see that it's going to tell me that there's an error, and it's just going to ask me to fill out all the information. Then you also have your social security number. After you do that, after you complete that, you are going to complete your business information after this step. And once you do that, you're going to have your shop info. So when you have your shop info filled, you have your personal info verified, then it's just going to submit your application to TikTok, and you have to just wait until your TikTok shop is approved. Now you will see on the top right, it will show you your shop. So this is my shop code. This is what the shop is going to look like. It's going to have a specific time, and then you can search for different features that TikTok shop allows you. Now, with every sign up that you have on the TikTok shop, you want to ensure that if you're building more than one shops, you're doing it. If you have multiple owners of businesses, you want to do it with a different owner. If you keep on using the same person over and over again, it can become a bit difficult to set up shop on TikTok. Now, you guys can see this is what my personal TikTok account looks like. And if I go ahead and search for makeup shop like this, you guys can see if I search for makeup over here, hashtag makeup, I'll just search for makeup like this. And you guys will see that it's very likely that when you start, browsing some of these things, you're going to see a separate shop section. You will even see that they have a link in bio for their store. And you will see that all of their posts are related to the products that they are selling. So whenever you are building your TikTok shop, you want to cater all of, even if it is somewhat of a mixed business. So your account might be somewhat personal, somewhat business. The content that you are posting needs to promote the product that you are selling. If you're not doing that, it's very unlikely that you're going to be able to successfully, build a audience, build a community that is looking to purchase your product. Because your products are directly going to be correlated to the content that they have. And if you're not posting content, why would you expect other people to do so? So, with that, you have to ensure that your brand profile is cohesive to your TikTok profile. And you will see with TikTok, there are a lot of different creator affiliate sales you can create as well. So you can give affiliate links to creators and they can promote your products and show your product, and it's going to be a great opportunity. You will see within TikTok Shop, you can open your shop directly. You can click on create over here. Again, if you are looking to switch your country, you can switch that first. And if I open in a different region, the information that I have to provide is going to be different. So if I am logging out of this particular shop and I want to open up a different portfolio on the Seller Central, I can proceed with my phone number or I can proceed with a different region as well. So for that, I'll click on get started over here. And once I do, I can sign up with Google as well. And if you already have an account, you can log in, but we're going to sign up and you guys can see if I want to sign up to sell in Vietnam, I can choose that over here. And once I do, I can just complete my verification, my phone number verification, password verification as well. Now, moving on, let's go on ahead and take a look at some of the other things that are solutions in TikTok Shop. So, other than opening your account, which, we're going to wait for ours to be approved, but you guys can see you have the option to advertise. So, whenever you're opening a shop on TikTok with organic content, there is so much that is limited. You can wait for your organic content to boost your sales, but ads are going to be a major thing that is going to drive business. So, with TikTok Shop, I do like to recommend you opt for your TikTok business advertisements. When you have a ad like this is a really great example that they have, and it just has the link directly to purchase, and people can purchase right away. And you can go on ahead and start running campaigns like this where you're going to advertise your content. You can post the content yourselves and then advertise and promote that. You can also have direct partnerships with creators off of TikTok. This is going to help you in connecting with valuable creators from the region that you're trying to sell, and you can go on ahead and help boost the conversions that you're getting, and you can find relevant creators without having the hassle of going through multiple PR agencies. You can do it directly off of TikTok. I know how much PR agencies end up costing you in the long run, and I have seen deals go down that were meant to be for thousands of dollars, and the price is reduced massively when you have direct access to a influencer instead of going through their PR team, and their PR team is always going to hike up the prices that you're going to get. So you can partner with creators over here. You can also find agencies and services to manage your business identity on TikTok. Now, this is more so useful for larger businesses, especially when you're expanding. And you will see there are partners that are going to help you in ensuring that your products are promoted, your business is scaling up, and you can see there are a lot of different services available. This is an end to end solution. You can also matchmake with top creators, live production, ad management. All of these different services are offering somewhat similar services, but they all have their own specific niche as well. You will see things like paid media, live stream management, shop operations and management. So this would completely handle your TikTok shop section. So purchasing and all that would be handled. Then you also have find agencies and services. Other than finding agencies and services, you also have other applications that you could be using with TikTok. And you also have the option to manage your shop directly off of your desktop. You don't have to worry about managing your shop when you're only on a certain device. As long as you can log into the account, you can do it from your mobile device, from desktop device, from a remote desktop. This is just going to be varied on where you are present, and you don't have to worry about that as well. Again, we have a lot of features on TikTok Shop that your business is going to find extremely valuable because I have seen results from TikTok Shop that you usually wouldn't get if you were spending the same amount on as ad budget for Facebook or for Meta because those things can be really costly and TikTok gives you reach to a lot of people. Those people are with TikTok's algorithm because it is so refined, because it does such a good job at finding the right audience. So you are able to get your product and you're able to have your products be shown to the right people. You guys can see that this is linking a particular product. They're tagging the brand over here. These larger makeup, these larger TikTok portfolios are often used by collaborators, are often used by larger businesses to promote. You can see the product is being promoted in almost every, not even almost in every post that they have. So with those TikTok features, instead of having to pay these individual creators and trying to find the individual creator, this is going to be a simplified setup. Now, we're going to go back into our TikTok seller academy, and we're going to go back and we're just going to go ahead and go back into TikTok's seller central portal. We don't want to go here. We want to view our dashboard. And from here, you will see on the bottom with TikTok Shop, they have a guideline. You have to sign up on TikTok using a US phone number. You have to complete the application with your certificate of incorporation, US passport or driver's license. Then you have to get approved. It says 2 to 6 days, but usually, depending on every application, depending on how you have signed up, it's going to vary as well. Then you just have to link your TikTok account to your shop and start selling. This is where it differs between setting up TikTok shop with a account versus creating your shop first and then linking it to an account. If you follow the things that I did at the start of this video, where we just used our TikTok account to sign up, this is going to make it associate your TikTok, your shop with that particular account. However, if you sign up with a different method, then you would be able to create your shop differently. You can click on continue and build a different shop. You have your selling market. You can confirm that market and create your account like so. So I hope you guys found this video helpful and you are now able to better understand how TikTok Shop works and how, it's going to function. Now, other than TikTok Shop, obviously you're looking to sell products, but where are you going to get those products from? That is another video on dropshipping. So if you want to know about dropshipping, I'm just going to give you guys a brief overview because I don't want to, let you guys skip out on that. So what is, dropshipping? How do I find suppliers for that? Because most to all people on TikTok Shop are dropshippers and they're earning so much. So how can you do that? You can go on to a platform like CJ Dropshipping. You can source product from there. And with these automated or software based dropshipping platforms, you don't have to directly contact these suppliers. These are softwares that are already optimized for dropshipping. All you have to do is set it up with your TikTok shop. A lot of these platforms currently are now even integratable. You guys can see if you go into these platforms and you sign up and sign in, it will show you that there is direct native integration that allows you to authorize. You guys can see I have authorization and then I have TikTok shop. I can just click on add store and link my CJ dropshipping account to TikTok shop. And then I can just push products from CJ onto TikTok and just build some curated content for those products. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you have any questions or queries, leave those in the comment box down below. I would love to know what you guys have to say.